Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to give you guys a cool game that featured the new Ghastly Mask quest. So the Ghastly Mask is the quest that doubles your end of turn effects, and it previously offered one of the cards that had an end of turn effect. And I believe they actually removed Lightfang from those options, which is pretty good because it's consistent with completely removing Lightfang builds from any form of viability, as they have done in the last few years. But they added one to the pool instead, and it is the Walking Fort, my favorite card from the last update that we had. The Walking Fort with double end of turn is actually incredible in terms of the amount of stat scaling you can pull off, and it makes the quest good in the vanilla scenario because outside of like Quilboar, maybe pirates, and like distant elementals, there's not a lot of end of turn effects other than Lightfang, which again is no longer part of its pool. But it's actually a little bit better now with Walking Fort. So give it a try, and we'll see you next time. Wait, Patrick has 60 health and 4 armor? Okay. How much am I spent on Hearthstone overall? 10k? Sure, it's over 10k. Pretty sure there's been more than 10 expansions where I spent $1,000 on packs.
Why, hello, stranger. Funny meeting
But,
you.
you know, it's not really fair to say that it's like spent. It's an investment. It's a business expense, you know? I think my top 5 highest viewership peaks on Twitch are opening packs. All 5. It's not like running a tournament. It's not exclusive content. It's not like world first and only Inferno Diablo hardcore kill in D3. No, it's opening packs. I don't think the button had that crazy viewership. And I think the button was on a pack opening day, if I'm not mistaken. Intentionally so, because, you know, we gotta really stack it up. Crazy idea, 1,000 packs every day forever. I don't really care about packs anymore. The button was on standard rotation. Well, standard rotation was on a expansion day, which would mean packs.
You're unstoppable.
Oreos pulled ads off of Twitter citing hate speech. Apparently they make a lot more than Oreos. Toblerone, Triscuits, Cadbury, Milka, Belvita, Trident Gum, and Philadelphia cream cheese. Jesus. Bro, that's some serious diversification. Alright, well, we got a lot of health. Let's use it, I guess. Yeah, when you go to Twitter now, you're not going to see Philadelphia cream cheese ads. It's over. Twitter sucks. The Twitter Elon hate continues on a daily basis. I'm just going through interesting things I'm seeing on Reddit, because I haven't been on Reddit today, okay? This is what the internet world deems as interesting today. That's what we're going over. Just because they thought that's what was interesting yesterday and the day before, well, Elon needs to be less of a dumbass, okay? If he does that, then that will happen. 16 have to die. Fine.
It may not be the most powerful minion.
Won't happen then. Yeah, tall order. Corpse explode. Oh, the boss exploded the corpse of the boss. PoE days didn't have that high viewership. Like when I was really playing PoE like crazy, it was like way less viewership than these days. Like for the category, I mean for the game. I would get about 2,000 views on average playing PoE. Like if there was nothing happening, I'd maybe get like 3 if we had someone interesting on the call. Like we did lots of calls with Chris Wilson or, you know, certain devs, but whatever. They just kind of come on and they would answer questions people had in chat and stuff. Like they were a much smaller company back then, so I think it was a really good thing they were doing, because you can't just you can't post ads on Twitter, you know, if you're a garage startup trying to compete with Diablo 3, even though Diablo 3 was making it easy, you know, still.
Good luck out there.
I think when PoE launched, maybe we had like 4 or 5k viewership or so. So it couldn't have been more than that. Yeah, that's as lucky as it could be. I do like Battlegrounds. Battlegrounds is pretty fun most of the time. I mean, I'm on a really long dry spell, and I'm kind of sick of this crap right now, but, you know. If you put that aside, yes, I like Battlegrounds. Well, I'm not going to lose any cards on that guy, because that guy just left with nothing. Huh. Gotta be honest with you guys, I like all of those. Yeah. I like all of those. 8 gold next turn.
The odds are in my favor.
Tear this place apart!
Variety streamer. The truth is that I'm not like super interested in a lot of games, and judging by what I saw in God of War today and even years ago on Twitch, the variety space is like it messes me up to do a 24-hour stream. Like I'm a zombie even more so for weeks if I do one, right?
Amazing out there.
Just seconds. That's pretty good.
Important job with special bomb.
So like even for a game I really want to stream for 24 hours, like if it's an amazing new PoE league and I'm gonna be streaming all week and all that kind of stuff, you know, I'd like to stream 24 hours, but I know it's just a bad idea. Like I still won't. It's just not gonna happen, okay? But to compete for variety, yeah, you gotta do like crazy crap. You gotta like get like host trains by all your teammates or friends of the interwebs. You gotta like, yeah, meme it up. You gotta push it. You like a lot of those guys are streaming the game 24 hours, and like a few of those guys that had 24 hours streaming the title, they were playing like 3 or 4 days ago. Okay, they're streaming 24 hours today because today more people are watching. Okay, so there's just a lot of actions for stuff that isn't really driven by their own will to actually play the game. It's driven by the fact that they're getting higher viewership today because people can buy the game today, so they'll actually be more encouraged to watch it. And if I'm not like gonna do that kind of stuff for the games I really want to play myself, combined with the fact that, again, I'm not like super crazy about, oh, I'm gonna lose to the reborn thing because it happens after. Oh, that's so dumb. Yeah, like if I wouldn't do 24-hour crazy crap for like the games I really want to play when they come out, for me to do that for a lot of games I'm not even that interested in on a regular basis, it's just, it doesn't sound good. It sounds awful. Okay, I don't know why I'd want to do that. Okay, fine. Let's get the triple here.
Tear this place apart. The darkness with me.
Why don't we? Okay. Scrapsmith. I've literally never purchased this card. Yeah, I guess it would be pretty good. Oh well. I'm thinking of going mech scam build, so that's why I'm kind of trying to get triples. You're moving to Canada in 2023. Canada's a nice place. It's just the big struggle is it's really hard to afford a place to live in the populated areas. In the very populated areas, I mean. That's everywhere? No, Toronto's pretty bad. With that in mind? Okay.
You looked, I mean, you did amazing.
I got the ghost again. The one game where I don't want to play the ghost. Non-stop ghost.
You've nurtured that minion, and now it will only love you more. That one has a pure heart.
And we
I
do
can tell.
have double end of turn Shogwa. This is starting to look pretty spicy, I have to say.
Sacred.
Okay, let's see. Least affordable cities in the world. What is the more recent article? June 7th, 2022. Okay. Oh, it is a measure of medium home price. I'm just trying to figure out the metric that they use. Oh, here it is. Sorry, I missed it. Medium household price plus medium... Oh, median household price divided by median household income. This is the more recent article on the matter.
You looked, I mean, you did amazing out
Oh wow, Lightfang too?
Escape the darkness with me.
Dark Elder, we really have 4 Quilboars, so...
The runes whisper of your demise. There's some good new recruits here. Don't let them get away.
Trust in the light.
Maybe we sell those and push a true menagerie. It is not bad as a true menagerie build. Nah. We'll push more Quilboar, I think.
My full name is Tuxedo Magic, Crystal Man of Mystery. But you can call me Hot Bob.
So this is just the most recent article that I found. This is medium household price divided by median household income. Median is a pretty fair way of looking at it. I know a lot of you guys know, but I know a lot of you guys don't know. So medium is the middle number. So that means if there's like 3 people that live in an area and one guy makes no money and the other guy is Elon who has like $200 billion, and then there's you that makes $10 an hour, then the median income is $10 an hour because it's just the middle number. Okay, it's not an average. It's just a middle number. It's a bad example. Yeah, okay. Go Google it if you want a better example. Let's see how we're going to do here. Basically, it ignores the very rich and the very poor people that live in a place, and it ignores the very expensive houses and the very crap, small, inexpensive houses, approximately.
You're my angel investor.
Oh, good. Still not dead yet.
So with that in mind, these are the cities that have the worst affordability, median house over medium income, household income. So that's like family stuff. I guess household income is a bit of a weird one because sometimes that includes both single people and couples, so it kind of skews against areas that have a higher rate of single people, but whatever, let's ignore that. Anyway, so this article is from June of this year. So apparently Hong Kong is really unaffordable, and then you have Sydney, and then it's Vancouver, which is one of the big cities in Canada. Then it's San Jose, Melbourne, Honolulu. I actually didn't know that. San Francisco, obviously. Auckland, New Zealand is very expensive. Los Angeles. That's actually a bit surprising because Los Angeles is such a big city. You'd think the median is survivable. And then Toronto, woo, Canada. The way you have to look at it is like yeah, there's, you know, it's 2 Canadian cities in the top 10, but an enormous amount of the Canadian population lives in those 2 cities. And if you exclude Quebec, which is like French Canada, because a lot of immigrants, they come to Canada speaking some amount of English and less often French. If you take away French Canadian areas, I lost to a damn whelp again. Vancouver and Toronto areas are an enormous portion of the generally English-speaking populations in Canada.
You can handle it.
Ooh, wow, hold on. Hold on. Let's put it on the fort so we can get that to scale.
That was a work of art. There's some good new recruits here. Don't let them get away.
Do we drop Rendell? We don't have mechs, do we? No, we do not. Got the dragon. And there I have another dragon.
Practice makes perfect.
Turn 11 though, like 3 doubled, it's just a little bit too slow still.
Practice
I think it's too slow. Oh.
What have I become?
I know there's a Naga there. And it's not even that bad. Actually no, I get them both for free. Wow, that's pretty sick. Okay, I think I'll still freeze for the Gambler and the Tad though.
Keep it up. Your minions are dependent on you. See what happens when you dress for success?
Wait. What the hell is that? Bro, you're like missing the rest of the build. Okay. Why is it expensive? Because so little space and so much reserved for tourism related things. I said Honolulu, didn't say Hawaii, but yeah,
I mean,
I guess.
Amazing out there. You deserve better. Here, have a gold.
Are you on the guest list?
I think I'm gonna pass on the amalgam, dude.
The odds are in my favor.
That minion will stick with you to the end.
Actually has a lot of stats. Kind of have to gem transfer off of that one for this to actually work. Can't really get rid of the amalgam.
Trust in the light. Harness your ray.
Okay. You're surprised that there's no European cities in the list?
Keep it up. Your minions are dependent on you. You're unstoppable.
I don't know what it's like London and stuff like that. I don't know. But the few countries that I do know, like Greece and Romania, the costs of living are still extremely high these days, but it is not as heavy of a portion of real estate that contributes to that. In Europe, like, a car is relatively much more expensive. Gas is much more expensive. Heating is much more expensive. Groceries are usually more expensive. But like rent as a portion of income is actually less expensive. Again, from like Romania and Greece, which I don't know if I don't know if those are anomalies. We have another fort. Fine.
That one's a work of art.
We have a piggy.
Come at me.
Are you on the guest list?
No negotiations. No prisoner I should bring. I give you my blood. This is a great look for you. It's your destiny to win this.
Piggy's great with Light Fang. I don't have that many minion types actually, so. Yeah, you can target minions in the shop.
You were great in that battle.
Families are living in the same home in Greece and Romania for thousands of years. Bro, I think you've been on Facebook too much.
There's some good new recruits here. Don't let them get away.
It's true, Socrates was my granddad's granddad. San Jose is so high on the list because housing prices there have absolutely skyrocketed, but it's not populated exclusively by rich people. Santa Monica is way more expensive than San Jose, but people who live in Santa Monica are making more bank than San Jose. Right, it's housing affordability. But if housing affordability with a measure of a median, that is a good indicator. Nothing is going to be absolute, but I think it's a good indicator. I'll be honest, I've seen a few of these lists in the past few months, and I've seen Toronto #1 on the most unaffordable in the world on some of these lists. I don't know the exact metrics. As I mentioned, sometimes they don't use the best metrics. Things like household income can be a bit misleading, disproportionately skyrocketing populations that have more single people. So yeah, it's a little complicated. Those attacks are really bad. Fortunately, we have more starting health than, well, starting health. So we can take a bad hit or two.
I found the best minions to fight by your side.
Triple me. I need triple. What the hell? Damn it. Drop the Elder. No, the Elder's not bad. Just do a politician say just get a higher paying job. Do they say that? I thought they say get like a second job or something. I thought that's the go-to. Yeah, you're probably just not working hard enough. Yeah, that's probably it. Anyway, sorry, I gotta go. I have a meeting with my corporate donors right now. Sorry, gotta go. Too much Starbucks. Yeah. Avocado toast. Yeah, dude. Avocado toast is like seriously expensive. These people eating avocado toast instead of non-stop off-brand ramen noodles. Don't you want to get ahead in life? Losers. Guys, I'm obviously joking, okay? I'm trying to lay the sarcasm on as thick as possible. If it's not working, I apologize. It is sarcasm.
It's your destiny to
Just to
win
clear
this.
things up here.
I know you can win this thing.
No! How could you possibly attack that? Are you serious? Like everyone I have like 60% chance to kill. I'm like tying and like hitting people for under average and
You
Alright, give me my damn triple already. This ain't funny anymore. Thank you.
There is so much
What's
power
the
in
2
this
gold
one.
left?
Now
Let's
take
see.
it.
Fine, I'm not skipping it.
There's some good new recruits here. Don't let them get away.
The Agam might be worth it here. Fort? No. Nah, changed my mind. I'm keeping it all. I want more stats. Only stats. You joke, but one of the federal ministers in Canada said she was canceling Disney Plus to help balance her budget. Really? Disney Plus? Are we shorting Disney now? Is that... Disney Plus got some pretty good content these days. I gotta tell you guys, it's pretty good. You know, yeah. Obviously, that's full of shit if you're a fucking, you know, minister. But yeah, I mean, subscription like media, like Netflix and
This is a great look for
Disney
you.
Plus type of stuff. It's probably really good, like value for money for entertainment. Like, you still gotta do something. This is why I can't get anything. They would just knock him out of the game here, finally. Ah, yes. All it took for me to kill someone is 100% chance to kill them. That's all I needed.
I knew you could do it.
Triple. 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 Damn it. Am I gonna sell the amalgam? Oh yeah, I guess I could do that now. Huh. No. I won this game with no hero power. I haven't won yet. Everyone's got like full Divine Shield builds and they're splashing poison and stuff. My insane insistence on getting stats higher and not actually playing strategically might cause me to not win this game, as a matter of fact. But one could argue that higher stats is winning. Having more access to electricity, food, variety, healthcare, clean water would make a person happier. But what are you talking about? Yeah, dude, if you're gonna be homeless and have Disney Plus subscription, yeah, okay, you're right. Is that what we're talking about, or did I miss something? Terrible hit. Going heavily over the top on him though. I don't think I can lose. No, it's over. Could have tied. Oh, I missed a question above whether a person from a third world country would be happier moving to somewhere like Canada. Yes. They almost certainly will have a better life. Just, there are challenges. I think the experience of someone immigrating to Canada and reaping the benefits of, you know, what the country has to offer has certainly gone downhill since I've been here. It's probably my fault, guys. I'm sorry. I've been trying to pay my taxes, but, you know, I guess I should have done more. Okay. But yeah, like, immigrants who came to Canada, like, around the time my parents did, like, nearly 30 years ago, I think that was a time where there was a lot more, like, opportunity. It was easier to live and